Hello everybody, it is me, Potato Mean, and I am back with another Marvel set review, and today I have the Avengers Tower, the 2020 version, not that 2014 or 2015 one, no. I have the better one, And, well, before this I actually reviewed the Hulkbuster 2020 set, Pancake Head, but now I have this one. So, let's get into it. First, starting off with the minifigures. Ooh. Now, starting off the most generic one, Iron Man. You may be wondering why is he the most generic? Probably because he appears in just about every single set, except for one. And we already got this version from last year. I mean, not really last year, but last wave. And the Iron Man mech, and just so you know, this is what he looks like with the helmet. Yeah, there we go. The reason why he doesn't have the helmet on is because of the hairpiece. That's like the only unique feature about him. But, I mean, it's still a really cool figure, but still, it's just the exact same version from last wave, so maybe we could have gotten like a different version. Plus, we get like 2 other Iron Man suits. Couldn't you just give him like a new one? And in the Iron Man expansion, like Hall of Armor expansion, you do get a new one, but it's like Mark II, and they call it like the prototype or something like that. Instead of just calling it by like Mark II, Mark I, and whatever, they just decided to give it like a nickname, like Taser and Blazer, even though one's actually called the Hot Rod, I think. But I do like this figure, but still, like the last Tony Stark head before Infinity War was just overused, and it was starting to get used a lot. Same to consider this one. I kind of like the older one because I don't know, this one kind of seems like a lot bigger to me. Just kind of seems, I don't know, off. But it's still a good head, but like I said, it's kind of overusing it, especially since these aren't really based off of movies. These new sets are based off a game. I think they're based off the game, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I do like the light red on the dark red and, of course, the gold. And I do like the back detailing, but like I said, you get this in every other set, pretty much. And I already talked about this one in the Hulkbuster review, so yeah. Now, I'm not even going to cut the camera because I'm just moving on to the other 2 Iron Man ones because these are actually the unique ones out of the set. So we got the Taser, and I think this is actually meant to be like a blue version of the Silver Centurion. I think. I'm not 100% sure, and give me 1 second. Haha, I lied. I did cut, but I was mainly to get my Silver Centurion. But I don't understand, like, look at this one, and I think they're meant to be the same one. Like, just different color, I think. I don't know all of that well. But with this, I don't understand why they call it the Taser. Well, actually, I kind of do, because he has these, little taser things. Oh, by the way, Iron Man, I forgot to mention he had this thing. I guess it's kind of like based off of Infinity War, where you just stick it to the bottom of his feet, and you'd be like, I'm hovering now, so ooh. But I don't understand why they call it the Taser. And I kind of wish they used the same piece for the Silver Centurion, because we could have had like a navy blue version, so that would have been cool. But no, they used the shoulder pads or something like that from Ninjago, like the Stone Warriors from Legacy, I think. I think that's where those came from. But moving on to the other one, I don't know if mine's misprinted or something, but that face. First of all, I don't think the face is supposed to be this low. Well, I think it's meant to be pretty low, but not like, I don't know, it just looks off. It looks dumb, honestly. But its eyes are kind of going off to our right, like my right. He's going off to the right a little bit. I don't understand, like, look at the difference. Look, that spacing and then that spacing. I think mine's misprinted. It looks so dumb. Oh, by the way, they both have clear heads, the Taser. But I don't understand why they went from navy, like, I almost said, sorry about that, but like I said, I don't understand why they went from a dark red to a normal red. I don't understand that. And I don't understand why they didn't just go, like, dark gray, like a metal gray for the legs as well. No, they just did, like, normal dark red, which doesn't really look all that well, in my opinion, so it's a little strange looking. Heck, they could have done, like, dual mold legs. They could have done that, but no, I guess not. I guess for Iron Man, they just won't. They did it for Falcon, but I don't understand why not for Iron Man. But like I said, I think mine's just a little weird. But I do like the torso, and I do like the legs a little bit. So, wish they would do them molded. But I guess Lego just doesn't necessarily really care all that much, I guess. I don't know. But, of course, really cool back detailing, and same except for the other one. Now, this helmet, though, I have a complaint with it because I just don't understand why they're constantly using this one. They use it for pretty much every single Iron Man to this day. Like, they used it for Mark 1. Look at that. It doesn't fit with him. I don't understand why they're overusing this helmet already, and they just introduced it. Like, only, 2017, that's when they made this? The Invincible Iron Man helmet, that's when they made it or something like that, and they're already killing it. Like, this isn't gonna fit in with the other helmets, like this. It's not gonna fit in with, like, MCU helmets. Whatever, I guess it doesn't really matter. But now, we have Black Widow, and Black Widow, I don't know why they still use the head from Endgame and pretty much every single Black Widow. I don't understand why they couldn't just make, like, new heads based off the game. But I guess I haven't really seen footage from the game, so I think they're slightly similar to the actors and the actresses. But the hairpiece, just like the 2012 version, I guess. It's the 2012 version of Black Widow had that in the Quinjet. And the head is just normal little Black Widow head. I don't know, it just doesn't really fit, I guess. If we're talking like Scarlett Johansson, that doesn't, like, the back of the face doesn't really look like her. I guess, I don't know, man. But, just, I don't know why they did this, but for some reason, she's the only one with arm detailing. Like Iron Man, the only Iron Man suit to have that is the Silver Centurion and side leg printing. But why did they give it to Black Widow of all characters? Like, I get it, she uses little wrist gauntlet things and, I guess, shoulder pads, but wouldn't it make sense for Iron Man? Wouldn't that make much more sense than just giving him a normal plain arm? I can understand, like, AIM agents not having arm printing, or even Red Skull in this case, but I don't understand why the hell they gave her these arms, these printed arms. It could be used for customs though, so pretty cool, I guess. The torso is pretty cool as well. I do like the little like I don't hate these figures. I'm confused on some of them, but you know, I would prefer some other details like arm printing on some of the other characters, but who cares? But I do like the torso detailing with the negative space as well, as I'm just pointing out that. And back detailing is pretty cool as well. I should probably put the hair piece back on, so there we go. The legs, for some reason, remind me of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 legs. They remind me of that. But they aren't the same legs, but still, I just wanted to point that out. But they look similar to me. Now we got Red Skull, and Red Skull is the exclusive figure besides Taser and Blazer, while Black Widow actually comes in like 2 other sets. And they built like this weird gigantic gun. This pretty much goes for everybody who has a gun in these themes, that they just have over exaggerated guns. They somehow made the stud shooter even more cartoonish, I guess, with this little piece. I mean, I'm fine with this piece. I'm fine with it. Like, new piece, pretty cool. Yeah, and this is quite literally a grenade launcher, so that's fun. But if you don't know how a stud shooter works, you just kind of see this little trigger, just kind of press it down, and it goes like, ooh. And you may quite possibly lose a stud. Thank God I have the paints. And by the way, if I didn't have these paints, my desk would look pretty desolate. But with Red Skull, he just has normal black legs, I almost said red, and normal black hands and arms. Well, torso detailing is new. I do like it, and the head looks pretty cool as well, actually, surprisingly. You think they would just reuse a head, but I guess not. I don't know. For some reason, he has a nose. Like, you can see the little nose hole. Why is that? Well, no other character, like no minifigure has a nose. I don't understand why they give some characters noses, but others not. No, I don't understand. And then again, every other character would probably look a little weird. Whatever, they did this for Voldemort, so I'm not surprised that they would do it for him. But now we have the AIM agents, and I'm going to show off this one. This is the most generic figure, and this is the way the army build these guys, is just collect a bunch of these because they shouldn't really be all that rare. The only thing unique about these characters is usually the guns, but in this case they both have the same guns. And I'll show you what actually makes them unique. But there's a new blaster piece, which is like this. So it's pretty cool. I like that. So, you know, new blaster piece, I'm fine with it. It's like a little, I don't know, a little tool. It looks like a tool, honestly. But if you don't know anything about these guys, I think in the game, they're supposed to, like, take out mutants, so, like, Hulk, Miss Marvel, and all them. I think they're supposed to, like, capture them and use them or something like that. I don't know, something about them, like, destroying the city, something like that. I don't know anything about the game. I might play it, but I don't know. Probably not. But I did show off these guys in my Hulkbuster review, but, you know, got metal gray legs, got metal gray torso with really cool detailing. I like that. Just like an aviator cap. I can't tell. It's like a pilot cap, I think. Not a bicycle hat. I don't know. Yellowish, orangish arms and a head. And the breathing apparatus in a dark gray. And if you wanted to see what the head print looks like, that's what it looks like. But, you know, pretty generic figure. But I still like it because it's really detailed. But the only thing that makes him, but there's only one other figure, it's another AIM agent, and yeah, he has like this chain thing with a hook, like an anchor of some sort. It's supposed to hang him from the Avengers Tower, and he honestly looks like he wants to die, so I don't know, I guess someone could call Logan Paul so he can come help us out with this case, but who knows. But let's actually move on to the actual build, which is the Avengers Tower. Before we get to the main build, in the actual tower, I have this thing to show. It's like the little bike that Black Widow rides, but it looks so dumb. I don't get it. Like, I guess it looks cool being a little hover bike or something like that, but still. It just looks slightly dumb. Well, who knows? And I guess who really cares? But moving on to the actual tower, give me 1 second. Don't want any of you seeing my face. Oh, I just accidentally activated one of the play features. But here's the set, all built up, and yeah. Now it does open up, but real quick, there's this little thing where you can sort of take the Black Widow bike and just kind of slide. It's kind of difficult to see, for me at least. Kind of slide on in there, just close it up, and boom, it's good. But I'm gonna take it out for now. Now let's move on to the actual build, and that's opening it up. There are stickers right here, just little small stickers, and we got another pair right there. Let me see if I can get my camera to focus a lot better. There we go. And we got another one right there showing the Avengers Tower and whatever that thing is. But there is a play feature, and it has to do with this. So you take, it has to do with this little thing, I don't know what it is, force field, I don't know. But there's this little thing at the back, that little square sticking out. You take this, and you go like this. Boom, and it shoots it out. Like I said, I don't know what this thing is. Maybe I just need to do my research, who knows. But it's pretty cool, I guess. Now, moving on up, we have a weapon rack. Oh, my friends keep saying stuff on Discord. Stop, please. I'm trying to review. But right here we got a little weapons rack with a bow and arrow to symbolize Hawkeye, the guns from Black Widow, a flashlight, binoculars, another gun. Lots of guns, I guess. And, of course, Iron Man's helmet. Alright, but here's the confusing part about this set for me, is the Infinity Gauntlet. Why would you have this here? Why? First of all, I don't think putting the Infinity Gauntlet right here is a good place, especially with all the windows. Kind of dumb, don't you think? Dumb. But speaking of which, this isn't really size accurate because it's for a big fig. Like, here's a big fig of Thanos. This is my custom, by the way. Here's the gauntlet. You know, big fig gauntlet, doesn't really matter. Also, it comes in 2 Infinity Stones, the blue one and the purple one. But last year, we actually got a Thanos figure. Hold on, I'm reassembling him because I used a head for Farmer Thanos. But we got a Thanos figure from last year. And it came with Thanos mech. And I don't understand why. Instead of just doing like a little, I don't know, minifigure accessory, like a gauntlet or some sort, no, they just have the big fig and it's just the figure. Yeah, as you can see, he's not even that, like, the thing's bigger than his body and his head. I don't understand. Whatever, it's kind of dumb, I guess, but look. You can see it out the window. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But who cares? I guess that's their problem. Someone decides to try and steal it. It's none of my business. That's none of my business. But over here we do have the little armor stands for the armor. It's only a stand, like small little stand. Hold on, I'm trying to find the hot rod. Oh, I can't see in this thing. Here it is. I'm trying to make sure y'all don't see my face, but there we go. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Now, moving on up, we have, I'm actually going to roll my camera. We got this where it shows like a little Infinity Gauntlet, not a gauntlet, Infinity Stone being like, I guess, observed or something like that. Tested, I don't know, but it's a little sticker right there. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Over here we have the cell that Red Skull is supposed to be held in. Where is he? It's so difficult to see in this thing. But, you know, you can just pull it up. Then you can just take him, stick him on in there. Let me just try and do this. Bring it back down. It has a little keypad too for, what's to say, I guess someone wants to come up and be like, ooh, let me release you. Or something, I don't know. Maybe you just want to throw him in there, who cares? Okay, here's one thing I don't understand. There are grenades on the top of the ceiling for some reason. Like, those look like grenades. Those don't look like lights or anything like that. Someone's gonna walk and be like, what the hell is this? Why is there a grenade on the ceiling? I don't understand. But who cares, I guess. It's Marvel. Right here, we do have a little shield corner where Hawkeye's on hold. Damn, bro. Dang. Looks like not even the Avengers want you. But pretty much just like little revolving chair, like little spinning chairs, which is pretty cool. I like the build of those actually. Simple, but still pretty effective, I guess. But as you can see, you can just take a figure and just set them in there. And I didn't know Tony Stark was a gamer, because for some reason on the back they show him playing a video game, which is right here. It's like a little Captain America vs. Red Skull, little pixel art game, I guess. But I like it. I like the build. There's like a little empty space and there's just a way to get onto the balcony. So push that open and boom, you got that. But closing up the set, we have the outside where it's a really tall model window, but has the big A on it, you know, to be the Avengers, I guess, and more windows. Well, let's show one of the play features. One of the play features is actually Red Skull cell, where you could flick this backwards and boom. Boom. And Red Skull is now free to go. But yeah, these things are kind of a pain to put back in, so I'm not even gonna put them back in yet. But at the very top, not really very top, but we have this right here, where you can just kind of, I'm just gonna sit down right here. Oh, what a nice day I'm having. But no, guess what? Hell is about to go down, and woo! And he's dead. Like usual. I guess that gets out of the way for killing my character. But yeah, it's like a nice little play feature just to have. It's a little loose, but who cares? It's still a fun little play feature. I actually have fun doing, so you can take an aim agent and you'd be like, no, I'm about to sneak in. Oh no, Tom and Jerry just snuck up and ooh, he's dead. Like my self-esteem. But then we have this little thing at the very top where just kind of stand the figure, just they can look out, maybe contemplate life and just think about what they've done. Oh, hey, he still has a yeah, of course he still has this attached to his, I'm gonna take that off later. But yeah, you can just stand someone up there, I guess. There's of course the antennas, which this is where you're supposed to hang him, I guess. Hang the aim agent. Let me try and close my window. There we go, that's much better. I like that natural sunlight, you know. He just kind of hangs there and he's Just like, hey, can I play games or something like that? I don't know, he's just kind of hanging there. He's hanging out, man. I don't understand why. Like this though, like why not just attach to his back? Wouldn't that be a lot better? Whatever, I guess it's Lego logic, so who cares? But yeah, let's wrap this up. Anyways, that is it for the Marvel Avengers Tower set review. And I really do love this model. And would I recommend buying it? Hell yeah, I would. It's an amazing model for both collectors who just kind of want a nice little model, and for, you know, little kids who just want to play with some of the features. Now, I don't understand why the Infinity Gauntlet's still in the window. Kind of a dumb place to put it, like I said. And I don't understand why they call these two, you know, Blazer and Taser. I don't understand. But, who cares? It's a fun set anyways. So, if you really want a good set that's nice, big, and it's $90, which, speaking of which, I have the Demon Bull King. I had to re-record this whole video because my face was in the reflection, so. But I do have the Demon Bull King, and this thing is actually bigger than him. And they're both $90, well, where I'm from. Where I am right now, actually. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just gotta do this one last time. There we go. Wait, hold on, I forgot to mention one thing. There's actually this at the very top where, you know, the video game, the TV right here. You know, you can just pop that off. You can replace it with a new screen. They got this piece right next to me. Replace it with the new screen saying AIM. Well, what is AIM? I think AIM, like I said, it's probably just to take out like all the mutants. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.